vacation.
Yep, we are live. I'm going to share to
There
my
we
personal,
go. There you are.
not friends, newsfeed. Coming out. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Night Chats with Madison Day Crochet. I'm your host, Dana, and I have my co-host with me, Becca.
Hello.
It has been a very long time since we've done a Sunday night toast. A Sunday night chat. We've missed you guys.
Yeah.
As you guys pop in, be sure to say hello in the comments so we can see that you're here.
Yeah.
If you have a work in progress project with you, let us know what you're working on. Tonight, I am working on cup cozies. And Becca, what are you working on?
I'm still working on my cross stitch because I've been
Because she's
a little
an old
busy.
lady.
Yeah. I also love that our tattoos are like perfectly in the shot. Like
I know,
on
right?
both
And they're
ends.
opposite arms.
That's
It's like we're
perfect.
best friends or something.
Right? Perfect. I couldn't be happier.
Yes. So tonight we're kind of just going to hang out and chill. And I forgot to figure out how to put the music on the stream. I'm just not going to worry about that. We were going to have lo-fi music, but we'll figure it out next week. This was the first time I actually set up everything by myself without my husband's help. So Cameron, if you are watching, please let us know if I need to fix anything while I'm up here.
That's not gonna be a good idea.
Or maybe make some notes later to let me know what I need to fix next time. But yeah, so let's talk about why it's been a month since we've been on here.
been a while.
October has been a little crazy. The first weekend of October, my husband and I got to go on a mini vacation to Vegas for my husband's work. It was more like a luxury work trip. Like he did some work,
Right.
but we literally got to do
There was more play than work.
we literally got to do whatever we wanted for the most part. So we went to Vegas, and my wonderful aunt and grandma kept all three of the kids, and it was a very nice weekend for just myself and my husband to just enjoy each other and be kid free. Man, those 3 days kid free was so nice. And then the next weekend, our other best friend, because we've got multiple.
We're a little.
This is
little
one,
tribe.
but I have another one. She got married, so we got to be there for that. And then the following weekend after that, my husband had to go on a work trip to help with live streaming a conference. And so he had to take the live streaming stuff that I use with him. So I was physically unable to live stream.
Yeah.
And so here we are, exactly a month later.
Yep.
But we're back. I promise I haven't left forever. It's weird. I actually have really missed coming on here and chatting with you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to still have my co-host with me.
Still here.
I'm not sure how much longer we're going to have her, but we're going to keep having her as long as she's here.
Say, I'll be here as long as you let me be here.
But yeah, so we did do some Animal Crossing live streaming this week. We got to do that on Thursday, and then yesterday we did the Halloween event, and that was fun. For those of you who are on my personal Facebook, I'm sure you guys saw our shenanigans last night. Unfortunately, we had a lot of technical difficulties. That was such a bummer, but we worked through it.
No, we had technical difficulties, children.
Becca
So
says,
we want her
Tiffany
back.
says, yeah, we want her back.
Hi, Tim.
All right, Tiffany, you
Hi,
can have her back
Becca.
at some point.
Eventually.
She was mine first.
I feel so special right now.
Aw, it's Uncle
Aw.
Becky. Cute. Let's see what else.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so we are going to continue the Sunday night chats. I'm going to kind of brainstorm on like maybe specific themes we can talk about on Sunday night chats. I really kind of just want it to be just like a hangout space, but also kind of figure out how I can benefit the crochet community. Maybe try to do some tutorials. We have, I guess I should mention the new setup. As you can see,
Hi, Tiff.
Becca is now next to me, and we're in these awesome comfy chairs. Yep. So my husband, when he came home from Florida, he decided we need to change everything up. So he took his desk downstairs and set himself up an office, and then we set up this new setup where we literally feel like we're on a podcast show.
We look like we're like a murder talk show.
A murder talk show like with yarn in the background.
Yeah.
A yarn mystery.
You know there's a book about it. You've read it.
There's multiple books on it.
Murder and crochet.
Hello.
I can't read that.
Macuquita?
Machuquita?
Hello, welcome.
I don't know what that is.
Welcome to Sunday Night Chats.
Yeah, it's
We're happy to see some new faces. Hi, Nana. How are you doing, Miss Nana? We miss you and love you.
Yeah.
Ooh, from Argentina. Welcome.
Whoa, that's super cool. Hello.
Very, very cool.
How do you say hello from Argentina? If it's even possible to write in the chat. And then I can butcher it here in America.
Yeah, then we can not.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Edgar Sierra
Barros.
Welcome.
Edgar Sierra Barros.
I'm sorry if we said that last part wrong, but welcome to the chat. Hola.
Hola.
Hola, Nana says.
Nana says hola. Is that how you say hello in Argentina? I hope so, because if it is, I know that one. I know that.
Yeah, so for those who are just popping on, we're just kind of doing a craft Sunday night hangout where we just are crafting. I haven't started crafting yet because I'm still talking, and sometimes I can't talk and craft until I've got everything I need to say out. But we do this every Sunday, and we're just explaining that we took the whole month of October off unexpectedly, but, that's okay.
Oh, my Lanta, there's no way I can say that. Let me see. ¿Tú estás haciendo borrado?
Bordado.
No, creo que había en español. Okay, you're referring. Okay, gotcha. Was that okay? I mean, I don't know. Now it's just all in Spanish. My Spanish is very poor.
Yeah, I took 2 years Spanish in high school, and I remember very, very little. Manolo, if you're watching this, please don't hate me. I know you taught me Spanish. And you did a great job at teaching me, but I do not know a lot. It's because it just didn't stick into my brain. So last night was Halloween, and we let the kids still dress up and get some candy. Regina, my oldest, dressed up as Elsa because she's Elsa obsessed currently. My son Peter, he dressed up as a firefighter.
Cutest
and then
firefighter
my
to
youngest,
ever walk the planet.
Hattie, was Minnie Mouse. And because this is a crochet craft related item, as you can see here between us, first of all, I guess I should introduce my third co-host, which is Sandy.
Sandy.
So I couldn't find, well, actually I did find a Minnie Mouse headband for my daughter to wear, but it was too big and I knew it wasn't going to stay on her. So an hour and a half before we went out to get candy, I crocheted Hattie.
That was really cute.
Here, let me see if I can get closer to the camera. I crocheted this really cute headband for her, and literally with no pattern. Like, I just made the headband and made the ears and the bow, like winging it. And it actually turned out really cute. The only unfortunate part is it was too top heavy, so every time she would lean forward, it would slip off.
Sweet baby.
I'm a little bit sad about that.
It's okay. You still whipped that up in a couple of minutes. That was really impressive.
Yeah, and the fact that I just created it without a pattern is kind of like a big deal to me, because I'm like, oh, I can't do that. Okay, Sandy is not cooperating.
She never does.
It's too top heavy.
She never does.
Sandy.
No, we did not understand.
Nope.
Nothing.
Had no idea.
So sorry. Spanish is not my foreign language.
Oh,
And
for the bow, try a sock yarn. Oh, that would have been a great idea, Nana. My name is Dina, and this is Becca. We are best friends, and how long have we been friends? Let's see. We've been out of high school for 9 years. I met you
freshman
3
year of high
years
school.
prior, so 12 years.
yes, yeah,
12 or 13 years. It's
long
AKA
time.
long time. Long time. Yeah, so I will think of that next time, Nana. Unfortunately, I don't have a red in sock yarn, so that still wouldn't have worked very well. 11 years of friendship.
11 years of
Yes,
friendship.
11.
Yep.
Perfect,
We've
Marjorie.
grown old together. There's nothing more I can ask for in a relationship.
We are now in our late 20s, and we are old ladies.
I'm sure that everyone in the comments Nana is gonna be like,
A
"You
million
shut your
years,
mouth."
you and the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so then the other project thing I can show you guys that I've been working on and will be working on tonight is me and Danielle of Where It's At Designs have designed a new cup cozy called
It's super cute.
The Child Bounty. Who watches Mandalorian, please say in the comments if you are a Mandalorian fan, or if you love Baby Yoda, or if you just love Star Wars, because I come from a Star Wars fanatic family.
Yes.
So my aunt sells really awesome patches, and so what we did is I designed a cozy to match the patch, and we basically sewed it on. So I'm going to awkwardly go around.
Hey, Poke Twin, welcome. Welcome back. Oh, we got the.
Almost had it.
No, not helping. Cover face. It's not me. Don't look at me.
It's not working.
Why is it? Hold on.
Just leave.
Make it here, get it a little bit closer.
Okay.
And then we'll try to like. There we go.
There we go. Okay, well,
You guys saw it for 5 whole seconds.
You saw it for a split second. Guess who's back? What's up,
Hello,
Pokey Twin?
Poke Twin.
Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm currently working on. I've sold like 10 over the weekend, like since Friday. We launched them Friday, the day the Mandalorian season 2 premiered, and I've sold 10 so far. So yeah, let's just say I've been a busy bee this weekend crocheting, and I still have many more to make. But I really love collaborating with my aunt. She has some awesome patches. I mean, from what you can see, this patch is like super high quality, super nice.
It's really nice. It's really
and
thick.
I use 100% cotton for my cozies because it feels nicer and it feels more durable, and I think it's gonna last longer than acrylic. And so I'm very, very excited.
They're really good quality too. I got to use one of her cozies for a hot cup of coffee the other day. It was
Yes, we
quality.
Tested and approved these products, guys. They do work.
Tested and approved. Let's see. You're working on Animal Crossing stuff, Poke Twin.
Casey Morgan says MAGA. What?
Very nice.
Yeah, Animal Crossing. It's 4 a.m. again. Pokey Twin, do you not ever sleep?
What is a cozy? Dana, would you like to take that away?
Well, a cozy. Where's my cup that I'm supposed to be putting it on?
Where's your trail cup?
Oh no, I don't have a
You
cup.
maybe use your tumbler?
I don't know if it'll fit on this tumbler.
Oh no, what about my can
That'll work.
of delicious brown sugar boba
So
tea?
I think it's a preference of how you're supposed to say it. Though I thought koozie was spelt with 2 O's, but some people say koozie, some people say
koozie.
cozy.
I think
But
if you're from the
basically,
South, you
it's
say
like a
koozie.
cup cozy to where it keeps. Oh yeah, this is too big for this can, so I feel like it's gonna slip through. But basically, you put it on like your hot cup of coffee, and you're able to hold it. Like it's like a cup sleeve. That would be like when Starbucks gives you, or a coffee shop gives you like those paper
Coffee
sleeves on
Yeah.
it. It's just a fancy
Yeah.
sleeve.
This one's reusable and it works a lot
And
better
it's machine washable.
than those plastic, or not the plastic ones. Lord, if they gave you a
Here's
plastic
your
cozy,
boba back.
your hands would melt. But you can even use it on cold stuff too.
Yes, because like sometimes
really
cold
sissy
drinks are
hands.
super like cold.
Yeah.
Like I had a drink in Vegas and my hand was literally freezing from holding it. And I'm like, dang it, I wish I would have had one of my cozies because this would have been a perfect opportunity to use one. But that's basically what it is. It is a fancy coffee accessory, but it also helps, when you have lava hot coffee.
Yeah. Or in my case, cold coffee that hurts
Yes,
your
or
hands.
freezing cold coffee.
Yeah, because it hurts. It's
They
a
make them for
beverage
ice
sweater.
cream. People have made them for ice cream. So like you can hold your pint of ice cream without your hand freezing, stuff like that. It's a beverage sweater. Did you just read that? Okay, I was like,
where did I hear that?
It's a cozy for years. They have them for teapots. Yes, they do, Nana. That's true. Tea cozies are super cute. But yeah, so let's see. Anything else that's new? Not too much. We've just been busy, but happy to be back and hanging out with you guys. How have you guys been? What are you up to? Are you working on anything?
Has anyone got a whip? Not an actual
Any-
whip,
Any crafting work in progresses?
but although if you do have a real whip, nobody's going to judge you.
I know we're also, for those who are my regulars, we're on a little later than normal. It was just going to be easier for me to pop on here when Hattie went to bed, my youngest. So we decided to just push it back a little bit. But I'm glad you guys are here, hanging with me just a little bit later than normal. It's actually good for us, though, to try a different time to see if more of you guys will pop on. What is the cross stitch you're working on, Becca? Margie
It
asks.
is believe it or not, it's a present for Dana. Thanks, Dana.
Spoiler alert!
It is a present for Dana. Although I'm not going to tell you guys what is going to be said on it because it's a fun little, but believe it or not, this is also going to be a Star Wars themed one.
Ooh, Star Wars crafting!
Yes. So believe it or not, it is actually going to be a Star Wars one, but you can kind of see there's, nope, you can't. Cover your face, Dana. Just kidding. Oh, Lord have mercy.
It might be blown out too because it's white.
There
There we go. Perfect.
So I'm working on little houses. We got some flowers. It's going to frame around it. But believe it or not, this is going to be a Star Wars one. I'm also making one for our other friend who got married. I'm just a little behind because we've been doing a bunch of other stuff lately. But for our other friend who also got married, it's got cute little flowers and houses on it. And it says, "Bless this hizzle, faux shizzle." And I'm very excited.
Yes, that is awesome.
Because, nothing classier than being just a little bit gangster. Where did I put my needle now?
Oh, you know what I could do
Thank you.
also is that I had a couple of yarn hauls that I could show off.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll wait a little bit because I start crocheting. I don't want to get up.
Priorities.
Yes, I did lots of yarn ordering.
Mm-hmm.
Basically for current product I'm trying to sell. I had to order some different colors. Also was in a frantic.
Yeah, I was gonna say we also had some frantic yarn
Was
buying
in
yesterday.
a frantic yesterday because I was like, oh, I should probably order more of this yarn for these cozies.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to go order it on Lion Brand, and they're sold out of both colors. And so I get on Marco Polo with Danielle and Danae and say, please go check your Joann's and see if you can find this color. Luckily, Danielle found some, and I found some beige at mine, but that was a little scary. I'm like, if we just keep selling these, I don't know how much yarn I'm going to have to make them. But thankfully, what's cool is I can make at least 3.5 of them from one skein of yarn, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I was a little like, do I have enough yarn to finish everything?
You want one too, Margie? Is that what you said? Of the Bless This Hizzle Faux Shizzle?
Yeah, or do you need a child cup cozy?
Oh, the child cup
Do you need a
cozy.
Star Wars cup cozy?
Sorry,
Oh, let's see. Shannon says, I can't wait to order the Baby Yoda cozy. Just waiting for payday. Well, I will be very excited to make you one. That is really exciting.
Etsy.com/Madison Day Crochet.
Close.
No?
Etsy.com/shop/Madison Day
Crochet.
There's some other version of it too that I've heard other people say for their shops, but I don't remember what it is.
Hilarious cross-stitch. Sorry.
Oh, I need some hilarious.
There's some really funny ones. I like the ones that are like, they look like Amazon reviews, but they're for the bathroom, and it says 5 stars, would poop again. I really want to make one of those.
That's awesome.
I think they're called naughty cross stitches or cross stitching, and they just have really funny different types of ones that you can do. I'm a fan. I think they're really funny. Yeah, Margie says she holds her drinks bareback because she's a champ.
Good for you.
I wish.
You don't love Baby Yoda that much, huh?
Yeah, not as much as Art. Art just discovered Baby Yoda, and he's like, he's the best thing that I've ever seen.
And that's why the internet is obsessed with them.
Yeah. Now he understands. Before he made fun of it, he's like, that's so stupid. And he's like, why? He's also not like a super Star Wars nerd, which I know is sacrilegious, but
that's okay.
He's
We
just
all
not,
can't be one.
But we've come some distance since we've got married. We've made some distance, but he had no idea. He was one of those people that was like, ugh, if I see another Baby Yoda meme, I'm gonna throw something. And I started watching The Mandalorian the other day, and he was like, is this the Baby Yoda show? I was like, yep, sure enough. He was like, he's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I was like, there it is. There's the obsession.
Didn't take you long.
It didn't take him long at all. It was really funny. So naturally we had to make fun of him, but
That is funny.
he's sweet. Sweet boy.
Yeah, like I like Baby Yoda and I think he's so adorable, but like some of the extremes that people are going to, I'm just like, dude, okay, tone it down a little bit. Getting a little cray.
Yeah.
But he is stinking cute
Oh,
though. Even Cameron is like, oh my gosh, Baby Yoda is so adorable.
Baby Yoda is pretty cute. I didn't realize either how adorable he was. I just kind of thought he was like,
you know
an
what?
internet
We could
meme.
have Baby Yoda join us.
We sure can. You're right. I forgot you had a Baby Yoda over there. Margie says, even I adore the Baby Yoda.
Talk about creepy Baby Yoda.
Adorable. That is a little on the strange side.
It is a little
He's
creepy.
kinda cute though. He's got a nice.
I think it's because it's almost too lifelike that I'm like, dude, I don't know. The only reason why I have one is because my Aunt Danielle insisted to buy my kids one. Plus, she's like, use it for advertising. Sure enough, when I took pictures of the cup cozy, who was holding the cup?
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Like he holds his chalky milk.
Oh, he knocked over Sandy.
There's a new mascot in town, Sandy. Well, it's the Baby Yoda show now.
All right. We'll just throw him on the ground. Please don't hate me for throwing Baby Yoda.
I'm gonna head out.
Oh, man. Anyway. Oh, what did Shannon say? The Mandalorian is the best. I already know season 2 is going to be crazy just for watching the first episode. Yes, if only Becca was caught up, we could actually talk about it, but we cannot because Becca is not caught up.
I'm sorry. I'm 2 episodes shy of the season 1 finale, so I'm almost.
She's almost there.
I'm
Maybe she'll get there by next week and we can talk about it. That's long enough for everybody to be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
we've caught up." Of
Yeah,
course,
usually-
we'll put spoiler alerts before we talk about it, so if people who are watching don't want to hear about it, they don't have to. But yes, season 2 is going to be awesome, and I'm very excited about it.
I like the what's her face? I like the buff warrior chick.
Yes,
She's really funny.
I like her a lot too.
I'm sure she's. Oh, I keep bumping this microphone. I'm sure she's easily a crowd favorite, just 'cause she's so sassy. But I think what was the first thing I saw her in? She was in the first Deadpool movie.
Oh, really?
She was, yeah. That was like the first thing I'd ever seen her in. She played an equal character, pretty much almost the same thing, where she was just this like super buff, like strong chick who beat the crud out of people. But she was pretty funny.
Ex-military.
She was a mutant. She played like an enhanced human.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. She was pretty funny. But the whole time I was watching Mandalorian, I was like, how do I know her face? And then I remembered that she's the weird lady from
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Interesting.
Yep, pretty much the same character, except she's actually nice in The Mandalorian. She's a bad guy in the
in Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her a lot. I liked when she because she made her appearance and then she comes back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, I hope she's in season 2.
Well, she's on the cover, or she's on all the posters.
That's true. That's true.
But I mean,
could always be a teaser.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not the first time that people have put somebody on a poster and they were in there for like 5 whole seconds.
Well, there's rumor. Actually, I don't know if this was confirmed or not, but there's rumor that Ahsoka from the Clone Wars is supposed to be in season 2.
Oh, interesting.
So we'll see if that happens or not. Which actually, I started watching Clone Wars with my kids to try to get into something for us to watch. And I know there's a lot of stuff that happens in Clone Wars. Okay, I'm going to reveal some spoilers. So people who don't want to hear these, if they want to at some point watch Clone Wars. It was already ruined for me, so I didn't get this far. But
so now she's going to ruin it for you.
Well, turn off the stream if you don't want to know. Giving you fair warning. Oh, no, we lost people.
So yeah, we're encouraging people to leave.
I know. You know, the whole explanation of how Darth Maul lives and all that craziness.
What?
Apparently nobody dies in the Star Wars universe. No. So is how Cameron likes to put it. He's like, so nobody dies, really? He's like, they're dead, but are they?
They gotta keep stuff in their back pockets just in case characters get famous and really popular again.
Like, oh, wait, just kidding.
Yeah,
they didn't die.
Yeah, because I remember Darth Maul wasn't very popular around when the movie came out. He was my favorite, but
yeah, he was mine too.
Just because, you know, Ray Park and everything, but
Ray Park, duh.
Because Ray Park, duh. But I remember he was not popular when the movie came out. Everyone thought he was really lame, and then for some reason, he just got really popular, and everyone was really excited about him. I sound like a super hipster for saying this, but then he got popular, and I'm like, you know, y'all didn't love him like I did.
You all are fake lovers.
But yeah, so I guess that they realize that they're like, oh crud, we killed off a character that people actually really like. And then they were like, surprise, he's not actually dead, even though he was chopped in half and fell down a mine shaft.
Yeah. Like, people hope that, like, they would do a Boba Fett movie and, like bring him back. And in that scenario, I could see how he could live through that because, I mean, he could just figure out how to escape the Sarlacc pit without dying because it takes, like, the Sarlacc forever to digest you anyways. But it's so funny because Boba Fett was like, he was in the movies for like 10 minutes total, and he became a huge popular character. Yeah. Kind of crazy.
You never know what's going to be popular.
That's true. Even if it's just an extra.
Yeah.
That one extra character could blow up and everybody like, yeah.
And that's how you end up with
The Mandalorian.
That's it. And then you have something that's so marketable, it's insane. But that's the fun of it. It's the mystery.
That's true.
You get to make whatever you want out of the character in your brain.
And now it's turned into let's talk about Star Wars show.
Right. Well, one time it was Keanu Reeves, so.
That's true. We did go on a rant about Keanu Reeves. But, I mean, we're on brand because we were talking about the Star Wars cozy, so.
True. Keep it on brand.
Oh, good. How is everyone this fine Sunday evening? Did you guys do anything fun for Halloween? We did not do too much. We did take the kids trick-or-treating to get candy.
Yeah, that was fun. I have not gone trick-or-treating since I was a child. It was fun to take other children trick-or-treating. Kids make everything more fun.
Yeah, it's always fun to see like how creative families are with their costumes.
Mhm. In this case, with their candy delivery systems.
Yes, that one house that
That
had
was really
the
cool.
candy shoots. I was telling everybody about that at church today. I was like, dude, like for them to be so creative with the
Yeah.
whole social distancing thing, that was super, super cool.
Really cool.
And then to make it extra perfect, they played the Oogie Boogie song. I thought that was perfect too.
They did a really good job. It always amazes me how fast you can crochet those.
Thank you. Sometimes I wish I could crochet them just a little bit faster. Because sometimes I feel like I'm going so slow.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to go turn the air on because
It's a
I'm
little
dying.
warm. It's a little hot with all these lights on.
It's a little hot with all the lights on us.
Yeah. It adds.
Oh yeah, it's 81.
Mm,
Bring that sucker down.
it's a hot. It's a hot tamale. Let's see.
Is anybody experiencing some nice fall weather? I was looking at California's weather in the next 2 weeks, and like not this weekend, but the next weekend, it's supposed to be no
No? Cool?
60s.
What?
Like I think we'll officially hit fall, like as of the 5th or
No.
something. Here, let me look it up again.
So Wednesday it's supposed to be 91 again. Thursday it's 93. And then next week, so Saturday, it's supposed to rain.
Oh, our friend Panic is also live streaming right now.
Aw, panic.
Okay, let's see. The weather for SoCal, California. So yeah, today it was 90. Ooh.
Nope, don't like
And it
that.
will be hot this week, but starting Saturday. Well, I guess it is next weekend. Saturday the 7th. 62, 62, 66, 68,
Not bad.
66.
Good fall
It gets up
weather.
to 70 by the 14th, but that's about as high as it gets.
Not bad.
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
For California, it's
Yeah,
it's sweater
Sweater
weather.
weather.
But that will be nice. I'm actually looking forward to it being cool
Yeah.
and being able to be outside and it not being lava hot.
Miserable. That's gonna be nice.
Take the kids on some nice walks.
Yes. That'll be
Park
good.
trips. It shall be nice.
Yeah. Especially the weather. I don't know what to. Try to think of what fall food
Lots of
we
soup.
need to make. Yes, lots of soup.
We should make some kind of potato soup.
I do like potato soup, like a potato bacon thing.
I really think you should also make beef stew again
Beef stew, chicken soup.
before you leave us.
Absolutely make you whatever you want.
Because that was really, really good. I do have Nana's pumpkin soup recipe.
Ooh.
I don't really like pumpkin soup, though.
No, I don't.
But it's been a long time since
mean-
I've tried it, so maybe I'll like it now. But I don't know.
Well, I'll try almost anything once.
I'll try it once every 10 years.
Once every 10 years.
Well, your taste buds change. I mean, before I met Cameron, I hated avocado, and now look at me.
That's true. Now you're an avocado fiend.
Now I can't have enough avocado. Though I'm not quite like your husband, where
He'll eat it.
he'll just eat it like
yeah.
a fruit. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's a fruit, but it's not fruit at the same time.
Yeah, avocado is actually really good for you, especially for diabetics. Supposedly, 'cause it's that good fat. So
Oh, the good fat.
yeah, it's good fats. So he really likes it 'cause it's good for your heart. So he really enjoys it. And it's a nice little snack that he can eat that's not super, what's the word, carby. So he doesn't have to worry too much about what he's eating and what he's doing. He can just eat the avocado, get good fats, and call it a day. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, there's people go ham with avocado. There's like avocado brownies.
Which I feel like those could possibly be good.
Yeah.
I mean, zucchini bread's pretty good.
That's true. Zucchini bread. You know who makes bomb zucchini bread? It's Kayla. Kayla makes the best zucchini bread.
Kayla, if you're watching, you should make us some zucchini bread.
Send zucchini bread.
You send us zucchini bread, we'll send you avocado brownies.
Yes, Steven Snyder.
Yes, Steven. We are still live. Hello and welcome.
I'll text Kayla and ask her to make me some zucchini bread. The best part was it was zucchini bread made from fresh grown zucchini from our friend Ryan's crops. So it was homegrown zucchini with fresh made. Oh, it was so good. It was one of those things that you just had your fork and you kept taking a bite and you're like, okay, just one more.
Just one more.
Okay, just one more. Okay, just one more. And then you're like, I've eaten all of it. Hello, Steven Snyder. Thank you.
How are
for
you
joining
doing tonight,
us.
Mr. Steven? We are just hanging out and crafting, as you can see. Yes, you can, because you weren't here when I showed it off earlier. So, I recently launched Child Bounty Cup Cozies with Baby Yoda on them. And so, we launched them Friday. I've gotten 10 orders since Friday, so I am working on the said orders.
She's a little busy.
And Miss Becca is cross-stitching. A gift for me.
Yes. It's not a secret anymore.
Well, it is still a secret because
right
she's
here.
doing, looks like little houses, and then she has some kind of text she'll be putting on it. I have no idea what the text says. So it's a surprise, but not a surprise.
It's Star Wars theme, so there's that.
Yeah,
She
so
has that
that's what I'm working on tonight just because I need to be working on it. And we're kind of just chatting and hanging out, chatting about whatever. He would like to see your cross stitch.
Sure, I would love to. Let me finish this really, really quick. Let me cut off this here. Okay.
So, Steven, the WoW expansion was supposed to launch on Tuesday, and then Cameron said they pushed it back, and let me just say I was very sad about that. I was looking forward to playing some more WoW.
But if we do know a few things from Blizzard, that it's usually a good thing when they're like, you know what, we're going to take a couple more minutes to get it done.
That's true. The only bummer is they haven't given us a new potential launch date.
Oh, really?
And fans are a little leery about that.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It sounds like the children are watching Transylvania 3 downstairs.
Oh, no, it's copyright music.
I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but I can. Spencer's been yelling at me for not playing. Tell Spencer to relax. That's funny.
Okay, here we go. Let me tie this off and then I can show you. Sorry, I just wanted to finish this one because I didn't want to drop my needle.
To the moon. I love Transylvania 3. Like, I think I love it more than my children do because every time they wanted to watch a movie, I'm like, let's watch Transylvania 3. And they'd be like, no, not that one. Regina, watched the second one, which the second one's a little creepy. So I'm like, really? You want to pick the creepiest of the three?
With Drac?
With Drac's father.
Oh, yeah,
with Mel Brooks as a
Brooks.
vampire?
Yes, Mel Brooks. Okay, here you go, Steven, so you can see. Sound like Tina Belcher. Okay, well, you know what? This is great and all. But,
It is not working tonight.
Okay, cool. Well, you can see from far away. It's great. Take my word for it. Hello.
Hello, RMJMCQ1. Welcome to our stream. Welcome to our Sunday night chats.
Yes, welcome.
Are you a crafter? Are you working on any craft projects? I am crocheting, and my co-host here is also crafting. She is cross stitching.
Thank you, Stephen. It's very nice of you.
Yeah, I want to learn how to cross stitch too, Stephen. I have too much to do though.
Yeah, embroidery and cross stitching. If you get into like some crazy cross stitch just takes time. If you have time,
and you enjoy taking time.
Yeah, it's
like
relaxing.
knitting.
Yeah,
knitting takes time.
But you can also it's one of those like crafts where once you get into the rhythm of it, you go really fast. But the hardest part is when you're working with a really big loom, like a really big circle. You have to like front, forward. Otherwise, it's just, you kind of get all over the place. It's hard to. This seems very.
Thank you, RM. I'm just gonna call you RM. So I'll read your whole name. Yeah. So my husband, Cameron, he used to be a videographer, and he is very technical when it comes to video and stuff. And he actually helps my church with their live stream. So he helped set up this awesome setup for me to be able to do these live streams, and I owe it all to him that it looks this professional. So I really appreciate your kind words. I'm going to Colorado, so I might have 2 months of time. I knew it, Stephen. When I was talking about it with Cameron, I'm like, does that mean he's going to Colorado? That's so exciting. I'm really excited for you. Well, definitely we're going to need to see you then. When are you going? Because, yeah, we need to try to have some hangout time with you before you leave.
He figured.
He knows I'm too smart.
Yep, they're watching Hotel Transylvania.
Dang it! They're watching it without me. I love Adam Sandler, and he did a really good job on making like a kids movie. Yeah. I love the first one too. I really, really, really enjoyed it.
I think the first time I saw this movie, it was in Japanese.
Oh, you don't know when you're leaving. Oh, wait. Oh, 11/16 is the first day. Oh my gosh, that's soon.
We better get your butt over here.
Oh my goodness. What the? Okay, you need to send me your schedule so we can figure out when to have you over for dinner before you leave us.
What do you want for dinner?
Yeah. Uh-oh, we're out of focus. What's happening?
Por qué?
There we go. Dwayne, are you dying over there?
You like the shirt? Which shirt do you like?
Thank you? Whose shirt?
The black one? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's
yes, you can bring the wine.
Yes,
Steven.
you can bring the wine.
Please
I
do
insist.
not bring the white claws. I will not drink it.
Thank you, kind commenter on Twitch. It's my favorite band. It's actually my husband's shirt, but what's his is mine, so, you know.
Okay. You can leave now.
All right.
Wait, aren't you a moderator? Can you,
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I probably am on here.
take care of that?
Youch.
Awkward. Anywho, let's go back to talking about having Steven over for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven, what do you want for dinner? We'll make something yummy to celebrate your achievement of going to Colorado. That's very exciting.
That's really cool.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
what is happening?
We're on
Just Chatting.
Yeah, we're on Just Chatting, so you're always going to get those.
Sweet.
Yup.
I did bring them for you, but I don't care what happened to them. Just trying to bring other things that, other than beer, is an invitation. Well, then send me your schedule, and we will get something on the calendar.
Yeah. Tell us what you want for dinner, too. Can make something. Hello, Clippy. How's it going? They were saying some crude things, is what they were saying.
Yeah, people were not saying very nice things. But
So,
welcome, Clip. Glad you could
hello.
join us for some Sunday night chats. Are there machines that crochet for you? You know, I don't think so. There's what's that machine called? There's a knitting, like a automatic knitting machine. Oh, dang it, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a circle and you can it'll knit hats for you. It starts
you
with
can
an
do those by
A.
hand, too, right?
Well, that's a loom.
A loom?
That's different. This one's like an actual mechanism where it will knit for you.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay, I was trying to get in there to block him. Or whoever it is.
I got it.
Okay.
No worries.
Oh, you can't hear can't hear who?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway. Maybe you can show me some of those ornaments. Yes. We will, when we have you over for dinner, I will show you the ornaments and we will make some before you leave. I think Becca got it. Cliffy.
Yeah, thank you,
so
Clippy.
much, though.
Yeah.
Okay, you can hear us now. Sorry. I almost called you Spencer, Steven. Oh my goodness. So Steven, we're also live on Twitch. We were having issues with people being butts on Twitch, so we had to deal with that for a minute.
Sorry, we had to. We're on the just chatting portion of Twitch, and that usually comes with some weird people. Yeah.
What the heck? I came for the crochet, not the foul chat.
Right? Yep.
Thank you,
Thank you, Jack.
113. Oh my goodness. I'm just like,
Appreciate
dude,
it.
we're just here to craft. You can
don't
go
gotta be
somewhere
weird.
else.
Yeah. Foul chat. How dare you talk about having someone over for dinner? God forbid. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome, Jack,
Yes, welcome, Jack.
to Sunday Night Chats.
If you have a project, grab it and hang out.
Can you say what?
What is happening? No. It's not happening.
Oh my goodness. This is getting a little annoying.
A little out of hand. Maybe we should have gone to the craft. So, anyway. But if anyone has projects that they're working on, how are you today, Clippy?
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that's what we should have done.
Should have been.
Done the makers and crafts instead.
We're
testing out the waters.
yeah. So far the waters have not been kind. But yeah, usually, especially because we are crafting, but sometimes we do just hang out and talk. So it's kind of
Yeah, I think we should
It's
just
a-
start
it's a
doing the
coin
maker
toss.
one.
Yeah.
Since we are obviously going to be working on something while we
Yeah.
craft. Okay, the camera keeps going out of focus. You should invent a crocheting machine. I don't know how I could do that.
who. Oh my Lanta.
Goodbye.
Let's see who taught me this. I taught myself actually. Steven? You go by Steven? Yes, I taught
Cameron
myself.
calls him Steve-O.
Steve-O.
You can call. Well, I guess Steven, you can let her know if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to call you Steve-O, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, I taught myself because I needed kind of a relaxing hobby, and I bought a little kit thing that has the intro to whatever, you know what I mean? I don't know. Introduction to
like a beginner cross stitch?
Yeah, like a beginner thing, but it was specifically embroidery. It wasn't cross stitch because I wanted to learn how to embroider because there's a lot of fun, cool things you can embroider. Like you can embroider your own clothes, you can embroider, hats, whatever the heck you want. And I thought that was really cool. But I kind of taught myself how to do both. Embroidery was first, and then my brother's mother-in-law. It's a mouthful. My brother's mother-in-law, she heard that I was interested in embroidery and cross stitch, so she was like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta give you all of the things so you can learn." So she gave me a small cross stitch intro thing.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that she gave that to you.
It
That's
was
really cool.
yeah, it was just this cute little snail guy. So I got to learn how to cross stitch. I almost said crochet. Dana taught me how to crochet.
I did teach
You
her
answer to
crochet.
anything, just not late for dinner, right? Aha. Sorry,
Ooh, shots fired.
I have to pull out my dad jokes. Let's see. Some people call me Sunshine. Some people call me Steve, Steve-O, Steven. Okay. Well, I will call you Steven.
I
Very
shall
vanilla.
call you Steven. That's what I call
Or
him,
Chuck. Clippy said, so I know knitting and crocheting are different, but does the result look different? Like, can you look at a sweater and determine if it's knitted or crocheted? That is a good question.
You can, actually. Knitting stitches are very unique. Because knitting uses 2 needles. So you have 2 needles and you knit. And then crocheting is 1 hook. So you just crochet with 1 hand. Crochet stitches look very different from knitting stitches. There are some crochet stitches that make it look like a knitting stitch, but I don't think there's any knitting stitches that look like crochet stitches. I'm still a beginner knitter. I mean, I've technically been knitting for 2 years.
A beginner knitter.
Oh, don't distract me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm good for that.
So, but yeah, like I can pretty much look at a project and be like, oh, that's probably knitted, or that's definitely crocheted. I'm definitely way more familiar with crocheting stitches, so I should be able to really tell if it's like, oh, that's definitely not crocheted. So I would probably assume it's knitted. But that obviously depends, because there's one particular crochet stitch that looks like knitting, which actually I don't know. Maybe I should make a swatch of that for next stream and show the difference. Like, see if we can see a difference between them.
Do you have your crochet or your knit hats? Didn't you knit some hats? I think they're in this box.
Possibly, but I mean, like, there's.
Or no, it's not in that box.
It's somewhere.
They're over there.
But yes, I
see
do. I think my sweater's in here though. Yeah, but I don't have any like crochet, like, swatches of the crochet stitch that looks like knitting. So that's what I mean. Like, I was going to show both of them and be able to be like, yeah. Anyway.
Steve says you look like a fancy lady in Downton Abbey dispensing sage advice.
with your cross stitching.
Oh, me or you?
I'm pretty sure he meant you, because he was talking to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so for the most part, yes, I can look at a sweater and pretty much determine if it's knit or crocheted.
I think that from what I can tell, which is not very well. Thank you, Stephen. That's very kind of you. Like, knit looks like V's. Like, they look like little V's, like, together, right? Is that a good way to explain it? Like, knit looks like a bunch of V's, like, stacked together, whereas crochet looks like knots, like, but very organized, like, intentional knots. Does that make sense? Like, there's more pattern differentiation with crochet. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, the problem is that, like, single crochet looks like it's V's too, but their V's have like a line at the top. Like, knit V's are like constant, so they're like they're like V's stacked on top of each other, and depending on the stitch with like crochet, yeah, I'll just have to make some swatches and we'll do some contrast and comparing next week. That'll be a good topic.
Yeah.
What's the difference between knitting and crochet?
That was a good question, Clip.
That was a great question. Thank you for that question.
So, Danish, you should invent a crochet machine. How do you intend to go about this business?
I don't know. I'd be out of a job, man.
Not really.
If I invented a machine that crocheted for me.
You'd be a millionaire, because then you can sell it to somebody like, what's his face, Elon Musk, and then he'll be like, heck yeah, that's the best.
We'll make
invention I've ever
Teslas that can
seen."
crochet for you.
Exactly. Tesla can, if it's cold outside, be like, yo, Tesla, knit me a sweater, and then your Tesla will knit you a sweater. Elon, does anyone have his number?
Get him on
Can
the
we
stream
call him?
now.
Elon, hear me out. You'll love this.
This is a great idea. Just please consider it.
Between you and Cameron, it wouldn't surprise me. It's true. They're creative and they can do anything. It's yeah. That's 100% true. I agree with you, Stephen. I always said if there's one person on the planet that can convince me that the earth is flat, it's Cameron.
It's very true. Dang it. I don't know why the camera keeps doing that.
Oh, the autofocus.
Come on. There we go.
Cameron can do anything he sets his mind to, and he'll do it disturbingly well. And I'm pretty adamant that the earth is round. So,
Yeah, me too.
you know.
I'm pretty convinced at that. But yeah, I don't know if there's a crochet machine out there. I don't think so. I know there's knitting machines for sure. I've never heard of a crochet machine though.
I'd imagine there's something for mass production of clothing. Like, there has to be something, right? Because I'm sure there's not some lady, there's not like a army of babushkas sitting in like a factory knitting a bunch of things. Unless there is. I don't know. There might be something similar. What do you think?
Well, I think knitting's more popular and knitting is more common. If I had $1 for every time someone's like, "Oh, I like your knitting" when I'm crocheting, I'd be rich.
Dana's like, let's see. Between you and Cameron, it wouldn't surprise me. Very complimentary to each other. I kind of hate them.
I was like, wow.
Hot dang.
Just kidding, autocorrect. I love them. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Good save, good save. We were none the wiser.
Yeah, like I said, like a lot of like the cheap knitted wear in like Target, it's pretty much all knit. It looks knit, not crocheted, and I think those are made on a machine. But yeah, I think people just like knitting's more. It's just something that people know more of than crochet. I think that's why it's kind of like a big deal to find other people who actually crochet or actually who like know what crochet is, because it's actually not as commonly known.
Really? It's not as common as...
Even with how big the crochet community has become, people still think that my crocheting is knitting.
Let's see. Google says crochet stitches are too complicated to replicate on a machine.
Ah, well.
Interesting.
That is...
So somebody's tried it.
Somebody has attempted this idea.
I guess that's
failed.
why there's a lot more knit style sweaters at the store than there would be crochet.
The crochet, yeah.
Which that makes sense.
Which I think a lot more people knit sweaters than crochet sweaters. There's definitely crocheted sweaters out there. I've made one for sure. I actually have a couple of crochet patterns in my to make list, which is a very long list. I just don't have enough time to crochet all the things I want to crochet. But sometimes, like, when it comes to clothing, knitting just looks better. Looks more
uniform, maybe.
Yeah.
It's on the smoother side.
Like more neat. And with knitting, the stitches are tighter, as in like they're more closed. Like this is pretty holy.
Mm-hmm.
See how it's like holy. I wish I could show you. Like I can't get the camera to focus. Cover both our faces. There we go.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
Yeah, you can see a little bit.
A little bit holy. Like knitting would be more solid.
Mm.
So like for clothing, that's better because then it's not like
Yeah.
airy. So knitting would be
There's
like warmer to wear.
not as much of a draft. That makes sense. Let's see, Becca, what you're creating. Is it a pillow or a pillowcase or a blanket or a scarf or a surprise? Curious when you're done. What's your vision with the finished project? Well, a lot of people, to be perfectly honest with you, you can do different things with it, but the type of material that I'm cross stitching on is very porous. So it's not very good for anything else except for putting something on. So usually what I'll do when I'm done with something like this, and what a lot of people will do actually, is they'll trim around the edges and they'll either hot glue it down around the outside of the ring. You can't really see it super well because of the lighting, and then they'll just display it with the ring
leave
on
it on the
yeah,
ring?
you can use it as like a hang up, or some people you can sew this piece onto another piece of fabric and then you can put that on a pillow or turn that piece of fabric into a pillow. But most common thing that a lot of people do is they use these as like wall displays, just art and things like that you can display and put up on. So that's what this one is intended for. She can do whatever the heck she wants with it when it's done. Like if she wants to sew it onto a crocheted pillow, she can totally do that. But
That's very interesting to keep it on the ring. So when I would punch needle, I basically would I would find a frame that it would fit in, and then I would iron the material because it'd be all wrinkly, and then just like would frame it.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, but I didn't think about leaving it in the actual hoop, but that like makes sense now that I think about like wall decor like that.
Yeah, it's
where
kind
it's
of common
in the hoop. But I'm like, I want to use this hoop again, so why am I going to use it as the holding thing?
You can put it in a frame if you want to, but I think it's it's like a style, I guess you could say. Like it's that minimalist kind of look that a lot of people are going for these days, that they're just leaving it on the ring. But yeah, that's they're not super expensive, but some of them, depending on what material you get them made out of, this is a really cheaply made one. They have really nice bamboo ones that are a little bit easier to work with, that don't slip when you're using them. Like the fabric doesn't slip out from under it, and they even have plastic ones, but I'm not too big of a fan of the plastic ones. I like the natural wood feel. But yeah, it just depends on what you're working with and what you want. But
so Danae says, I have one hanging in my wall my aunt made. She added a lace border around the ring.
Oh, that's cute. That's a really good idea, actually. That's super smart. I never would have thought about adding
lace or something to it. Yeah, that would just add to the pizzazz.
Yeah. I made my brother a Arthas one, the Lich King, for his bathroom, to put on his bathroom door so he can guard the Frozen Throne. And that one I just put in a ring. He probably, it might look better now that I think about it. It would probably look better, that one in particular, in a frame. But
did you leave that one on the ring?
I did, yeah. I went and got him his own little ring to keep on it, and so he could do whatever he wanted with it. But yeah, it's all a matter of what you want and what look you're going for and how you want to design it. Because sometimes the really pretty florals, or if you're doing like a little cactus scene or something like that, those look really good just left in the hoops. But it just depends. It's all a matter of preference.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people actually cross stitch on crochet, where they would make like the backdrop. They would crochet that, and then they would cross stitch on top of the on the piece of the crocheted item.
That's really cool.
Because it's pretty easy to like determine like the squares because of this. Like if you do just single crochet, they're all just a square, and then you kind of just cross stitch on it.
Do you use a smaller gauge hook, or do you use a bigger, just any size?
Just any size. Like you like just a regular crochet hook and crochet it. Like that crochet beret hat I have was actually supposed to have like a cross stitch heart on the side, but I thought that hat was dumb, so I didn't want to put in the work to cross stitch a heart on it.
You didn't want to do it. What's the magic carpet hat thing? And Denise says she also has
the magic carp hat happening.
I swear that said like 7. Or not 7. What did I think that was? I did not read what I think you said, Danae.
I have several that was framed. You thought she said 7 that was framed?
Now I don't even remember what word I thought it was. Or maybe it was severed.
Severed. I have severed that were framed.
So I was like, whoa. Somebody's severing something.
When's the magic carpet happening? Well, are you putting in an order? Because if you are, it will have to wait until the chocolate cup cozies are done.
And if you would like to put in an order, it is etsy.com/shop/Madison Day Crochet.
Very good. You're getting it now.
Yes.
I have to move my mic up because now I'm sitting up taller.
Order, special order.
Special order.
What is that from?
Ratatouille.
There we go. Thank you. Order. We got a special order.
Yeah, when he creates the soup.
The soup.
And they call it the special order. They don't give it a name. They just call it the special order.
Because
It's
nobody
just so
knew
funny.
what the heck that rat cooked, but it was good.
Well, at that point, they didn't know it was
They
the rat
didn't
that
care
cooked.
either. Yeah. I also love that kid's name was Linguini.
Linguini.
I'm gonna name my kid Linguini if I ever have one.
Oh boy, I feel sorry for your kid. Sorry, your mom was really hungry when she was in labor with you and decided to name you Linguini.
She wanted pasta.
She just wanted pasta. She became an Italian woman while she was in labor.
Now go talk to your brother Breadstick.
Oh no! Oh no! That's poor boy.
And then
Clippy
there's
like
Anthony.
that. Clippy like that comment.
There's Linguini, Breadstick, and Alphonse. I was perfectly sober when I named him.
That name
Not
was
hungry
planned for
Italian
years.
It's a family name.
That's all you gotta say now.
Right.
It's a family
It's a
name.
family name. All the other kids would hate me though. They'd be like, "Why does he have a normal name?" And I'm over here with,
I'm named Breadstick.
This is your
Oh,
sister,
man.
mozzarella nuts. Sorry.
Wow, are you naming your kids things you can't eat?
Yes, all the
Because
things
that's
that I
really
love
sad. It's
from
like, if
Italian
only I
food.
could eat you.
Yep.
Your children are like, Mom,
Mom,
what's going on over there?
mommy.
Oh,
I'm not sorry.
I am. I am totally
It's like
sorry.
your poor children. Let's see.
All right, we'll
5:35.
We'll do 15 more minutes and end at 9:00. We've already hit an hour, but I figure we'll go for a little bit longer.
5:35, right?
And start at 9
Let's see.
or stop at 9, not start at 9 because we already started. 6.
Ooh.
7,
That air feels nice though.
10. Yes, that air every time it clicks on.
Okay.
Yes, it's still hot enough here to have the air on. Well, it's hotter up here because we have 1, 2,
Million
3
lights.
lights on, less the overhead lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. Pretty hot when all the lights come down on you. Sorry, I cannot talk and count, so I'm going to do my chains real quick and then I can talk again.
A moment of silence.
A moment of silence while I chain. Well, Becca could still talk, but
Can I though? I don't know what to say.
what will be your next project when you finish this one?
My next project?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the Bless This Hizzle Faux Shizzle one, because I have to get that one done. But I want to do more embroidery things, not just cross stitch. I think I would like to do some embroideries. So I'm probably I want to try to get a hold of that transfer paper that I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember its name, but it's like a, I don't know what it's a material. It's not paper, but you can stick it in your printer and print things on it, and then it has the texture of fabric, so when you're sewing it on things, it doesn't crinkle and it doesn't cut and it's not awkward, as if you were to directly transfer or but sew through paper. That would completely dissolve in a matter of minutes. So they have a special paper that they make that you can just put on whatever fabric and then follow your stencil. You can draw on it, you can stick it in the printer, you can do whatever you want with it, and then you sew it, you trace it, and when you stick it in the wash or you run it under water, it dissolves. So you
Dude,
can.
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. So you can get a really nice tight stitch, but then you don't have to worry about paper, gunking up the works there. So you can just wash it and be done with it, so you have a perfectly clean, smooth picture. So I might try to do some manga panels. That might be kind of fun. I don't know, I have a lot of ideas that I want to do, just 'cause I want to be able to make my own clothes. Like, I don't know, they don't really have t-shirts for some things that I really like, so I figured I would maybe try to make it myself.
That's really cool.
'Cause that's how you do it. But you don't, there's not a demand for it.
They don't have it.
Or if they don't have it, you make it yourself.
Yeah.
So that's what. And I really like minimal things. Like, I like a little something something in the corners. Let's see. Good night, Dana and Becca. I'm going on a bike ride with my mom. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Sounds good,
Awesome.
Steven. Thanks for hanging out.
Night. But so yes, that is my next project. Is I want to experiment with that, because I've never used that before. So I would really like to experiment with that. But we'll see how it goes, because I don't know what I want to be my first. I don't know. I can't decide.
Yeah.
But there's a market for that too. So I don't know if I want to try making a business out of it, or if I just want to do it for fun.
Right.
But either way, I'm going to have to do a lot of practice first and try it out and make sure it works. So.
Yeah, for sure.
But, I mean, if there's anything you want, let me know. If you want a cute little whatever tattooed, good one.
I do want a tattoo.
On your, I know, I really want a tattoo too. I want a tattoo too.
I know, we still got to get that friendship tattoo with Kaylee at some point.
It's like our second friendship tattoo. But yeah, we can.
Yes.
I forgot,
friendship tattoos.
Kaylee.
That's all I'm going to get. Tattoos. Friendship tattoos.
It's true. All of my tattoos are, I have with somebody. I share with somebody. Like, not all of them, except for one.
I was about to say.
Except for the one. But.
Yes, we do.
We do, Clippy. Yep.
It's the Millennium Falcon, and it says pew pew underneath.
Yep. Because she's Dana Solo, and I'm Chewbacca.
You're Chewbacca? Did you just come up with that?
Yep. Just now.
Nice.
So, yeah, we have friendship tattoos, and then we're going to get another one with our other friend, because we come in threes.
Three's a crowd.
Our island of misfit toys began with us three. So.
And now that said friend is your sister-in-law.
I know. That's so weird still. It's awesome, don't get me wrong, but it's still really weird to think about that my best friend, who I've known for a very long time, not as long as you, but also for a very long time, is married to my brother-in-law now, which is really kind of crazy. It's cool, though. I think that's everyone's dream. It's like getting to have your best friend as, like, family.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like real family.
Like real family. Like, yeah, that's
like legal family.
Yeah, so it was really cool. But yeah, so we're all, what were we all getting? I don't remember.
We were going to get Second Star to the Right.
That's right.
Because it would be her first tattoo, so we were trying to think of something like simple. And not too crazy.
Yeah.
I thought that would be nice.
A nice little one. Yep. And since I remember we were talking about where we would get it, because she is not a stay-at-home Kaylee. She's just she's a working Kaylee.
That is very true.
So she's got to find a spot to put it, so it had to be something small. That's all I remember. But hopefully in the near future we can get it. Once tattoo parlors are up and kicking, we can go get one.
Well, I think some might be open. It just, we'll have to figure out where we would want to try.
Depends on where.
I could ask around.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know any tattoo artists out here, but I know several people who've gotten tattoos out here.
Yeah.
Like my friend Jamie's gotten a bunch. I don't know where or who she went to get her tattoos, but
there was one close to where Tanner, my brother and sister-in-law used to live, that my brother said that it was a very prestigious shop in Orange, and I think they're operating now. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we can check them out. I don't know. Apparently he's like a really big deal as a I don't know what that means in tattoo world, but apparently he's a big deal. I don't know. But usually
Well, Tanner only has the one tattoo, right?
he has 2.
Oh, he has 2?
Yeah.
What's the other one?
This one.
What's the first one?
He has the one on his collarbone because he's a white girl. He has text on his collarbone, if I remember correctly. I think he has Suffer Well tattooed on his collarbone.
Yeah, I did not know that.
He doesn't take his shirt off very often.
Well, yeah, especially not in front of me.
Yeah, not in front of you.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, he also doesn't wear any like deep V's or things that show it off. So
Yeah, I had no idea.
Which is
I
good.
thought the brother sister tattoo was his first, honestly. So
yeah,
that's
no,
news
he
to
got
me.
one. Yeah, he got one on his collarbone before I did. Before any of the women in his life did. Just kidding. I like to tease him about it. It's a very feminine spot to get your tattoo done. I remember. Don't you remember? It was like really popular for all the girls to get tattoos like right on their collarbones.
No,
Remember that? Well, it's very popular, and people were
I must have missed that trend.
getting really tired of it. That was one of the things that like tattoo artists were like, if I have to do another collarbone tattoo, I'm gonna scream.
Like, so is it like right above your collarbone, like in that indent?
No, it's right here underneath, like and kind of the what would you call it? The cup of your shoulder, the hollow of your shoulder, like where your shoulder meets your
I see.
clavicle. It's like just below.
'Cause I wanted to get a tattoo like right above my heart that said "We're simply meant to be,"
Oh, that's cute.
but not quite near my collarbone.
Right near your collarbone. Apparently, it doesn't feel great.
I'm sure it doesn't.
So, I don't know. I don't see, but everyone feels different. Like the one on my shoulder blade that's right over my actual bone, that didn't hurt at all. I don't even remember that one. Like I remember getting my Final Fantasy tattoo, this one on my arm, 'cause that went over a scar, and that hurt really bad.
Yeah, you said that one hurt really bad.
But only over the scar. That hurt really bad.
Hmm.
But I don't even remember my back. My back when I was like, it doesn't feel like anything. Before I knew it, he was like, okay, I'm done. You're free to go. And I was like, really? But yeah, I don't know. Even this one didn't really hurt hardly at all. It didn't feel like awesome, but I wasn't miserable. But yeah, no, apparently your collarbone doesn't feel super great.
I wonder if it's up there, like with the top of your foot.
Yeah, just
Margie
bone
said that was
excruciating.
the most painful for her was the top of her foot.
Yeah, feet don't feel good.
My tattoo wasn't that bad, except that he had to go over it a second time because apparently I have what's called mom skin, and the ink wasn't quite taking to my skin.
Yeah.
So he literally tattooed me and then had to re-tattoo certain spots of my tattoo, and that hurt.
Yeah. I remember
But
that.
nothing near
Yeah.
childbirth, so I survived.
I'm glad he knew though.
Yeah,
he's
'cause his
very
sister,
well-informed.
I guess, had the same thing
Yeah.
happen.
Clippy asked, how long have you been friends before you'd gotten the friendship tattoo?
Well, we got it 3 years ago. 17.
Was it 17? Yeah.
I wasn't pregnant. I got
You're
pregnant
right.
in 2018.
I remember, yeah.
It was
That
a year
our
before I got
first-
pregnant.
That was our first Thanksgiving with you.
No, that was when you came out for your birthday.
You're right.
We saw Jim Gaffigan.
That was so much fun.
2018, you came out for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
So you came out the following year for Thanksgiving.
Right, I forgot.
So that was 17. That was 3 years ago. So 13 minus 3 is
10.
10.
Yeah, we'd been
So
friends
10
for
years.
10 years.
Mm-hmm. So it was
Yeah.
our 10-year anniversary tattoo.
Yeah, that's a long time. I always joke that Dana was my first experience with commitment, but it's actually kind of true.
'Tis true.
It's just my first long-term relationship.
And we haven't killed each other yet.
It's true.
And we haven't really had any, like, fights.
That's a miracle. Not speaking on any of our character, but like that's just really rare, I think, for people to not like to have been together for so long and not really have much of a disagreement, you know? Like I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but
No, it's so true. Like, I can even, like, even with Shawneen and I have been friends for 22 years. Okay, so we've known each other for 22 years. I think we like didn't really connect as friends until maybe I was like 7 or 8. So maybe 20 years. That's still a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time to know somebody.
Her and I had a kind of big fight once. And I honestly don't even remember what it was about.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had one. But like right now we're, we're very busy, so we don't get to talk as much, which is a little sad.
Yeah.
And maybe that's probably why we don't ever fight. No, I was talking about a different friend about the whole fight thing, but me and Becca, no, we've never had like a falling out. We've never had like a super big fight over anything. Like nothing to be justifiable for fighting about. I mean, we didn't. Also, you and I have really just kind of stayed. I mean, right now we're in a little bit of different places in life. Like I am a mom, but
yeah,
you are still married, so we're still have that, and we're on the same page with that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I can't even think of anything we could be fighting about, or could have fought about.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just had no reason to.
Yeah.
Yet. I don't know. Maybe it's coming.
Oh, I hope not.
Maybe it's coming.
Not worth it.
No.
I don't know. I think it's like the decision to like, even when, cause I'm sure, I guarantee you, I've done things that have probably like made Dana want to pull her hair out, and vice versa. But like, it's just the decision. It's like
to not make it a big deal.
Yeah, it's the same thing like when you're in a relationship or when you get married. It's like, you know what, like, you've wronged me, but at the same time, like I love you more than I love being right, and I love feeling a certain way. Like, so it's not worth bringing it up and causing the rift to go even bigger.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Like, I love you more than, like I said, more than myself, So it was a good exercise. It was a good exercise in friendship and in relationships. Having a healthy relationship is really important. I'm currently in a falling out with my best friend, and I really hope it gets better one day.
Yeah, that's a hard situation.
Yeah.
Like, thankfully, and I think maybe that's why Becca and I haven't had a lot of falling outs, is because her and I see similar on a lot of issues, even the big issues. I mean, there's probably things that we differ on, but like we're able to kind of talk about like why we see it this way or why we see it that way, and it's not like we're not feeling like we're attacking each other, because we know we're not. We're like she's like my sister, like so it's like I know what she would be saying is like good for me. It's kind of like a humbling thing, No,
it's true. And it's like, even when like Dana said, there's rarely things that we do disagree on, but when there are those things, like you kind of have to sit back and think like, okay, is feeling right more important than our long-standing relationship? Like, nobody, I don't think so much of myself, and I know Dana doesn't think so much of herself, that she's willing to make another person feel bad. Yeah. Because you know what I mean? Like, just to feel right or just to be right. So I do hope that you and your friend can work that out.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Especially if it's a longtime friend. And sometimes you really do just grow apart, and there's been friends that I've had that I'm like, you know what? Like, we're obviously, we don't see eye to eye, and that's okay. Sometimes it's almost more healthy to politely and respectfully be like, I love you, but I think I gotta bow out of this one, and I would love to still keep up with you. I'd love to still talk with you. I'd love to still, but I don't think I can be a direct part of your life.
Right. Yeah. Hello, Jazzer-Bazza. Welcome to our stream.
Jazzer-Bazza.
We're having some serious talk right now.
We're having some real talk.
Yeah, like there's a friend of mine that, and sometimes like life just takes you on different paths, and sometimes you guys just have to take your separate ways. And I had a friend who I was really close to in high school, and once we got out of high school, she kind of just started going down a path that I really didn't want to follow on. And so I just decided, you know what? It's time to let you go. Like, I don't want that in my life. I want to be able to have, better things in my life than what that person was choosing. And I mean, we didn't have a falling out. I just kind of just decided, you know what? I just don't think it's a good idea for us to hang out anymore. We seem to be going different ways in our life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. And it wasn't like I'm not willing to work out things with you. It was a mutual, like, you know what?
Yeah. Like, I think it'd be better for us to go.
Yeah. It says, I've been married for 20 years and we are separating, but it's been really, really tough.
That is really hard. I'm so sorry to hear that.
20 years is a long time.
That is a long time.
I'm so sorry to hear that. It's so hard. As both of us being children of divorced parents, watching divorce is so hard.
Yeah, it really is a hard thing.
Yeah.
I can only imagine, going through it myself.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. It sounds really dramatic, but I would much rather be hit by a bus than have to go through.
It's true. True. My husband also comes from divorced parents, and so both of us are like, we are never doing that to our kids. Yeah. Like, so we really try to make our marriage the best we can. But I'm so sorry. Can we pray for you? I would love to be praying for you while you go through this. I know that's really, really hard.
Good. I hope it does get worked out,
and I hope it's civil, because I know that it can get pretty ugly.
No
habla español. Sorry. If only.
A little bit. No. Hola.
¿Cómo estás? That's literally all I know.
Yeah. Me llama Rebecca. Me gusta queso.
Yeah, me llama Dana.
Me llama. I took so much Spanish in grade school, and I've learned nothing.
That's literally all I know how to say. Like, all I remember saying is that.
Hola. Good.
I had a really cool Spanish one teacher
Did you?
That's why I remember, like, ¿Cómo se llamas? Like, what is your name?
Yeah.
Because I just, like, I see him, like, being himself. He was like a fun teacher. Yeah. And so I'm like, ¿Cómo se llamas?
That's really
I know how to say that.
That's cool. We had to learn a little bit when I was in college, because we went on that missions trip. And we went and we hung out at this, like, it was an orphanage, pretty much. We helped them build part of the orphanage and stuff like that. But it was really hard because I didn't know very much Spanish. Like, I still don't know very much Spanish. Like I said, it's not my foreign language. But I just remember being, like, not miserable, but very out of my comfort zone of trying to figure out, like, okay, how do I convey to these children that, like, I want to, like, spend time with them, and I want to, like, but it was amazing that once you just show up and, like, pick up a ball, you're like everyone knows that, like, everyone understands playing. Like, that's the universal language, you know what I mean?
Right,
like,
right.
So that was really cool.
So what's with the wool behind you?
The wool.
This is my yarn wall. I am a crocheter, so my Twitch name is Madison Crochet, and that's my crochet business. And I am a yarn hoarder. So, well, we stopped crafting because we're actually wrapping up our stream, but we host a Sunday night chats every Sunday night, and it's Sunday. And so we craft and just chat, and if there's something specific we want to talk about, we talk about. But, like, I crochet. And Becca here, she cross stitches, and so we, like, encourage people to come on with, like, their works in progresses. So if, like, you sew, you crochet, you knit, cross stitch, punch needle, etc., we just have, like, we're just creating this, like, hangout space. And I might start doing, like, tutorial stuff. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that live or just create videos. But yeah, I'm just a fun crafter, and my husband is a videographer, so he decided to just set up an awesome live stream for us to kind of just get on here and chat with people and just, hang out.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And you're never too late. We do it every Sunday. So if you want to come back next Sunday night, You can hang out with us.
Yeah, no, and we are so happy to have you in the last section of
Yeah.
the stream. But yeah, we're here every Sunday night and for this specific stream. Sometimes we'll stream like Animal Crossing or other stuff, but my Sunday nights are usually dedicated to our craft night. And I crochet. I also knit, but I specifically more crochet than knit. But yeah,
it's a lot of fun. We just hang out, talk. So Sundays are like productivity. It's kind of nice to just sit and work on a project
and just
with
hang
other
out
people.
and then like chat about whatever.
Yeah. It's kind of like study hall, but like without. I couldn't imagine trying to do homework with us yakking in the background.
Yeah,
it's like that. So you can just hang out and poggers. What's a pogger?
Podcasters, poggers, podcast bloggers,
podcast bloggers.
I don't know what poggers is.
But
so you should totally come and check us out again next week. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We usually come on at 7:00 Pacific Standard Time because we're in the U.S. on the West Coast. Tonight we didn't get on until like 7:30.
Yeah.
And I usually try to only do these an hour because I know that's like usually about as long as people can hang out.
Attention span for.
But tonight we just went a little bit over, just kind of, that's what happens. Oh, good stuff. All right. Oh, you're in the UK.
We have so many people from the UK on Twitch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool.
Okay. Poggers. I'm going to start using
Poggers. That's cool. Like I know sorted. Like I know sorted. And there's another one. I know some slang, but I didn't know poggers.
I don't. I definitely didn't know poggers. So, but now I know.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with us tonight. We got some really good chat. So we love it when you guys chat with us and interact with us, because then that helps us to be able to continue to talk, and it makes it more personal when we get to interact with you.
Yeah.
Clippy,
as always,
we love you.
You're a beautiful soul.
You are so awesome. You're always here hanging out, and we really appreciate it.
Thanks,
and we got to kind of talk about some personal stuff and get to know you. You got to know us a little bit better. And so now that we're kind of getting back into the groove of things, we should be here every Sunday. I'm hoping to try to be able to let you guys know ahead of time if we're not going to be there. I'm really bad about that, so just bear with me. But yes, if you would love to come continue to hang out with us, we are here every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then, randomly throughout the week, we usually stream video games.
Yeah. Do Murder Mondays.
Murder Monday.
I want it to be a thing. We talk about murder mysteries.
Like Mandalorian Monday.
We can have Mandalorian Monday. We can have a different Monday theme for every Monday.
Anything's
Monday.
on the table.
Mariachi Monday.
Mariachi Monday. That would be cool. Also, Becca has started streaming by herself, so if you want to go give her a follow on Twitch, she's Uncle Becky, right? Is it Uncle Becky?
Uncle Becky.
Yep, Uncle Becky on Twitch. And also, if you guys want to check out my crochet business side and stuff I've worked on or things that are going on currently, I am Madison Day Crochet on Instagram and Facebook, and I also have an Etsy shop. So
Etsy, not Etchy.
Etsy. I'm sorry,
she does
not
have an
Etsy.
shop.
I don't have an Etch-a-Sketch shop. Etsy.
Which one of those in particular sounded awesome? Clip, was it the murder, the mariachis, the maracas,
or all of them?
The Mandalorian? Which one?
We'll wait for your response.
All of them. Perfect.
See? I knew it.
We'll have a random Mondays.
All right, you guys. I am going to sign off, and we hope to see you guys soon. Thanks again for watching, and you guys have a good rest of your Sunday night evening. Good night.